Today begins our study of how things can change. So we've studied what solids, liquids, and gases are. We've studied the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. And now we're going to learn about how solids, liquids, and gases can change. And we're going to learn how one type of matter can be in the form of a solid, can be in the form of a liquid, and can be in the form of a gas. A really good example of this is water. Water can be a liquid, water can be a solid, as in ice, and water can be in a gas, as in water vapor. So what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at how those things can change, a very basic level. So here, the first thing we're going to do, just for fun, is we're going to sing this song. So you're going to repeat after me. Take solid wax and heat it up. Heat it up. It melts into a liquid wax that's used to make a crayon. Take solid wax and heat it up. Heat it up. Heat it up. It melts into a liquid wax that's used to make a crayon. Okay, so we will talk about crayon making. That's what's going on in back of here. You can see a mortar and pestle, and they're making some crayons. Things can change. Some things change when they are mixed. Some things change when they are heated or cooled. So this is an example of mixing. We are mixing liquid wax with the red powder, which is a solid. When you mix these two things, it makes a red wax, which is actually a liquid as well. So you're mixing the solid with the liquid, and then it remains as more of a liquid. Let's talk about making crayons. Wax is used to make crayons. First, solid wax is heated up. Heating makes the wax change. Heating makes the wax melt. So heat causes melting. Melt means to change a solid into a liquid. Next, color is added with the melted wax. The wax changes to a different color. That's what's happening here. This is warm colored wax is being poured into a mold. Last, the colored wax is cooled. Cooling changes the melted wax, the liquid, back into a solid. So cooling causes liquid to go into solid. And that's how they make these crayons. So that's just a very beginning an introduction into changing in solids and liquids and gases. So what I'd like you to be thinking about are these questions. Number one, how can I change a solid to a liquid, like a solid ball of wax into a liquid ball of wax, or liquid wax? How can I change a liquid back to a solid, like liquid wax into solid wax? And even this one, how can I change a liquid into a gas, which is not displayed here? Something you have to think about. What is a gas? And how, for instance, does water turn into a gas? Think about when you're cooking. Think about where you put water. Think about what happens when that water is changed and then it becomes a gas. Think about it. All right? So next, what you should do is watch the YouTube video on how it's made and learn about how crayons are made. Enjoy. We'll do more of this later.